And the other thing I wanted to say this morning, ladies, whenever you end up watching this, please do hashtag replay so that I know you have watched this. Yeah. So what you feel is a conditioned response from your behalf, from your past. From your past. It's a conditioned response. We condition ourselves to a response. You end up with this little neuronal package. Now let's call it you can call it an emotional button if you like, for a trigger. It's a little emotional button. Bing! Someone presses that, you have a reaction. But it's then, good morning, Erica. It's then looking back and going, hang on, I had a reaction. Why did I have that reaction? And what is that about? Now, I had an epiphany the other night, and I want to share it with you because it blew me away. A lot of you know my background. Wasn't in the best relationship for a while. It's a bit of abuse there. Now, I've just started going out with a chap. We'd had our second date. We were having dinner, and I was talking because, as you know, I've got a lot to say about things. But he'd asked me a question, I was answering it. And obviously I've gone on a little bit. And he went, wow, you can really talk, can't you? And it was like a penny dropped. Because I had a man sitting in front of me that was listening to what I was saying with full focus on what I was saying. He was interacting with me. He was looking at me. But he didn't tell me to shut up. He didn't tell me I was talking crap. He didn't try and put me down. So in my brain, I've gone, keep going. You've got somebody listening to you, because I was used to being shut down. I was used to being shut down. So I had a conditioned response when I had someone that was getting emotional with me. When I get emotional when I share stuff that you guys have shared with me, or I've helped you do something and you've got a lot of appreciation for what I've done. No, sorry, I'm just going to hang up on that. So conditions response. And it was like a penny dropped. And I said to him, oh my God, I've just realised something. I can't stop talking right now because I feel I can. I actually feel I can. And I was like, oh my God, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that because I'm not in that situation anymore. I'm not, this isn't my past. This is now. That's what I said to you last week. Learn how to live in your now, but recognize feelings you have and go, what's that about? Because that epiphany was huge. And then I had another one. He's a widower. Yep. I've had 2 epiphanies in 2 weeks. He's a widower, and he's got 2 daughters, same age as my boys, 21 and 19. And he's only just after she passed away 2 years ago, he's only just started speaking to ladies. Yep. He hasn't told them that he's even gone on a date with me yet, because one of the girls said, well, you're not bringing them home. And I can understand how that felt. So I actually sent him a message sharing something. I lost my dad when I was 9. And as I was writing this message to him, I was thinking, how did I feel when I lost my dad? And what would I have wanted my mum to say to me to make me feel comfortable? What would I have wanted her to say? And what I would have wanted her to say is, your dad's gone and I really want company, and just know that no one's ever going to replace your dad. And as I was writing this to him, I thought maybe this might help him overcome some things with his daughters by sharing what, as a girl, I would have loved my parent to have said to me to make me feel better. So I shared that with him. And as I was writing the text, I realised I had not dealt with that from my past, and the tears started coming out, and I felt so good afterwards because I'd recognised I was holding on to something from when I was 9 years fucking old. I was 9 years old. I was holding on to something from when I was 9. And I didn't even know that until I started putting this message down. And then I went, oh my God, I've just released something. So when you feel something, stop and think about it, guys. Unpack your fucking bag. You got a bag of shit you hang on your back. Yeah? You got fear. You shove fear in there. You shove all the things from your past, guilt, shame, fear, loathing for maybe you or someone else. You shove it all in a backpack, you throw it on your back and off you go. You carry it around. As you get older, it gets heavier. And it gets heavier and it gets heavier. Take the fucker off and unpack it. So I'm hoping over time that sharing these little bits and pieces with you will really help make a difference in your life and maybe the lives of others. So remember, neurons that fire together wire together. So when you go to your past and you start to think about a situation, you get really angry with that situation, you're reliving it. You've got the same emotions you had when you were actually in it. Why would we do that? You've got to unpack this shit. You've got to get rid of it. Sorry, I got a little bit emotional there, but that's okay. Yeah?